What's up, everyone? This is the Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we went up the woodland area tower. We've managed to make it to the woodland tower, and have managed to expand our map to this whole area, primarily revolving around this giant forest area. We then went and kind of did a little bit more in terms of quests over at Hateno. So, we did a little bit more in the weapon connoisseur. We managed to get 3,000 rupees, became a lumberjack real quick, and, well, we've made a little bit more progress on a couple extra quests. In this episode, we are off to the forest area. That is going to be our primary area that we are going to be reaching at the moment. There's not exactly a great way to get there from the tower. So the best case scenario would be to just kind of fly past where all of the different creatures are and just try to move on from there. Not exactly a fantastic place, but at the very least it is a place to begin. So, plenty of trees over there. In fact, it looks like that is where our primary destination is. And it's starting to get a little bit spooky. A bit mystical, actually. There's a ram and an entranceway. And welcome to the Lost Woods. I did mention before that that one Korok mask sounded very similar to the Lost Woods in previous Zelda games. Well, this is a Zelda game. So, this functions kind of similarly. So, in this area, it is very easy to get lost once you get through that passageway. It is imperative that you follow these torches. If you head off the beaten trail, you get sent back to the beginning. So, it is important to not deviate from the path. So, well, it starts off simple enough. Probably should have gotten a picture of those crows. Oh well. We just need to get close on over to these lights. And you want to follow the trail that the embers leave behind. Because you can see, it's like, oh, what if we try to head on over that way? You can't. And as soon as you leave the designated trail, the fog swarms around you. And it will only dissipate when you head back to the trail that you're supposed to be following. Unfortunately, damn it. Did not get a chance to get my picture in time. Okay. I mean, if I can find any more of those crows, that'd be super nice, but whatever. So anyway, with this one, it's a bit more of a leap. Damn it. There we go. Mountain Crow. So yeah, you always want to just follow the pathway. And now they basically give you a torch. You're gonna want one. So in this case, now we just have to follow the trail. Nasty looking tree right here. Okay. Yeah, you still want to make sure that you don't go too far off the trail. Although, there's the EX chest with the Korok mask. So, there we go. We've finished an EX quest. And now, with this mask, we'll be able to more easily find Koroks. So, very nice. But now I no longer have a torch. So, gonna want to head back over here. And again, follow the trail. You can't really climb these trees to get any sort of vantage. So you're left just kind of wandering out in the area, general area here. Kind of a mouth agape there. All these trees kind of have what looks like faces. It looks like this is telling us to go this way. Looks like it wants us to go this way. Again, you kind of want to just follow... Huh. You need to basically follow the embers, I believe. This way? I don't exactly remember the proper way to go about it. Is it in here? Well, there's a chest. Unfortunately, you have to extinguish it in order to get over here. So, 5 arrows. But unfortunately, without a proper way of knowing where to go, kind of get sent back here. So again, just basically need to follow the torch. So this way. Okay, and now this way. Again, just follow the torch. Kind of stop every now and again to make sure you've got your bearings. Alright, continuing this way. Even more this way. Oh. Okay. And then just kind of keep on going. Again, you need the torch in order to actually know exactly where it is that you are off to. Is that it? That looks to be it. This seems to be the place. At least it's something different at the very least. It's not completely just the same trees over and over again. And it looks like a little entryway over there. Well, by entryway, I mean tree. And some Koroks. Lots of Koroks. In the Korok Forest. And right before us, a very interesting sight. Right before us lies the Master Sword. Before we go to it, so there we are. The sword to seal evil's bane. Right in front of us. The sword that we saw in a few of the memories. Laid to rest right here.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
The sword cares not for your physical might. It is moved by what lies within. It cuts through bravado and superficial enhancements. Only true strength can draw it from its resting place. The only way to know if you have what it takes is to try. So, we have ourselves a new quest. To take the Master Sword from its pedestal. So, to help us in our quest, we need to have the sword again. But can we pull it? Well, there's only one way to find out. You would have lost your life if you hadn't released your grip on the sword. Prepare before you try again, for I will not stay your hand partway through the next time. So yes, in order to pull the sword, we need to have enough hearts to be able to actually pull it. And you saw we were in the process of being able to do that. But 8 hearts is nowhere near enough for what we actually need to claim the Master Sword. Interesting thing is that there's a lot of silent princesses that are nearby here. So, unfortunately, we can't pull the Master Sword quite yet. But there are plenty of Koroks that are nearby for us to talk to. Huh? You? Could it be? You're Mr. Hero! Mr. Hero is here! The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was a prediction that you'd come. I think. Us Koroks got all together and prepared some trials just for you, Mr. Hero. If you pass the very tough trials we prepared, pulling out the Master Sword will be a piece of cake. Probably. Among the trials is an extra tough one designed by me, the Elder of Korok Forest. So will you test your mettle in the Korok trials? Can you explain what these Korok trials are? You need to think about it first. Wise boy. The Korok trials. Long story short, you need to visit all the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. It's a ceremony that every Korok must undertake, and it's based on the trials of the legendary hero himself. I've done it, and so has Hetsu, and him over there, and her too, and even the great Tree himself has done it. Okay, the last part was a lie, he's pretty rooted. Trial 1! In the Southwest Forest, Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2! In the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3! In the Eastern Forest, the Test of Wood. If you can overcome the Korok trials, you can overcome anything. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes for you. Now show us what you're made of. Well, will you? Yeah, I'll do it. All right, do your best. So we have a little bit of a side quest to go through. The Korok trials. So these are various trials that the Koroks will use to test us. And each one of these will lead to a shrine. So while it won't necessarily be, well, necessary in order to pull the Master Sword, it will help in the sense that it will give us some extra spirit orbs that we can use to get some more heart containers. However, it's Hetsu! Shalaka! It's you! We meet again! What's with the silent treatment? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of the Korok Forest, Hetsu! I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So you brought me any Korok seeds? I sure hope so. Okay, so now we can use Hetsu's services again. 12! Last one was 7! Okay, well, I guess I could increase my bows. I only need 2 for that. I mean, I forgot I had that really weak bow. Okay. Even though it is 12, more weapons is better. I am much more of a melee user. And even though I love using bows, bows only do so much. And also my shields don't really go away all that fast. So if we wanted more weapons, we need 17. Okay. Now, it may be a bit tricky to just kind of get back into this area over here, but there is just a normal shrine right here. So, if we need to get back to the Korok forest easily, now we can. And for this, we have the Fateful Stars. Oh, jeez. Look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. Oh, jeez. This one. I do not believe I was able to actually get this one. I'm pretty sure I had to look up exactly how to solve this when I played through this the first time. So, I am not 100% sure how to actually go about and do that. Well, I'll wait until it's nighttime. And from there, we should be able to, well, hopefully see the stars. But there's a lot more for us to explore, and plenty of quests for us to take on. Hey, are you the hero? Could it be? Welcome to Korok Forest. You're much cooler looking than I thought you'd be. But you sure you're up to the task at hand? I prepared a trial for you. What do you think? Will you accept my trial? Sure. Hooray! Show me a rod with the power of ice, please. You can wave this rod and freeze monsters in their tracks. Ice Wizrobes love to wreak havoc with them. If Mr. Hero were to wield a rod with the power of ice, he'd be even stronger. And cooler. Okay. So this one is pretty simple. We just need to get an ice rod. And that is all that the quest has us to do. And, I mean, there's a couple more Koroks that are just scattered about. So Monka here will allow us to, well, kind of explain a little bit as to what's going on. The sword that seals the darkness is wielded by you and you alone. You finally found it. We worked really hard to make sure no one else stumbled upon it. How'd you get to, like, the Lost Woods? Did you get lost? Well, you obviously made it through because you're here. Okay. So, not really super helpful. Again, we're going to need a lot more hearts in order to actually be able to claim the Master Sword. But within the Great Deku Tree, there's various places for us here, including an inn. Oh, vegetarians everywhere. Stop, that's my face! Sorry about that, must have dozed off for a bit. Oh, you're Mr. Hero, aren't you? Great Deku Tree told us all about you. So you finally made it to our forest, huh? I've been waiting for you so long, I thought I might start to put down roots. Welcome to the Great Deku Tree's navel. I made a bed out of leaves just for you, Mr. Hero. Take as long as you like with yawns and the Z's. How much? Oh, I don't want your rupees. You're the great Mr. Hero. I prepared this bed for you ages ago. All I want is to help you get some sleep. I waited for you so long, I got really sleepy. So, an interesting thing with the inn here is the fact that we don't need to pay anything. It's free. So that helps out quite a bit. There's a soup ladle there. We have a shop right here as well. So, radishes, an apple, some Hylian rice, some bamboo stalks, arrows, and shock arrows. Huh, interesting. Oh, that's not bamboo, that's cane sugar. So yeah, just a regular shop. And then we have a different shop over here, specifically mushrooms. We got iron shrooms, we got rush shrooms, we got stamella shrooms, which for some reason are not in my compendium. We got some truffles, we got some razor shrooms, and that's it. So, various mushrooms, various miscellaneous things here. Didn't you have like a quest or something? It's Mr. Hero! Yay! Mr. Hero came to visit in the forest. What took you so long? Pigs thought of a trial that will make Mr. Hero stronger. You won't have to fight, and it's not scary. But you'll need to be extra careful, so I want to see a bloopy. It's a blue, growy, hoppy thing that glows in the dark, just about peg size. I really want to see a bloopy, even if it's just a picture of one. Well, I can help you with the picture part. Huh? Wait. You have it already? Wait a minute! Is that a real bloopy? Wow, that's even more beautiful than Peaks imagined! Thanks so much, Mr. Hero. Now I'm content. Oh, and here's a thank you gift. Peaks didn't forget. Nice, 100 rupees. Oh yeah, Mr. Hero needs rupees sometimes, right? If you dads really need rupees, you should shoot an arrow at a bloopy. I hear they drop lots of rupees if you hit them. Oh man, I'm so glad I can see something so cool. Peaks is so happy right now. Okay, so thankfully we just happen to still have that picture with us. Legendary Rabbit Trial. Oh yeah. Okay. Not sure if there's anything else. Looks like there's more to the Great Deku Tree. And thankfully we can just find stamella shrooms right here. And we can just talk to the Great Deku Tree right here. Yes. So if we wanted to talk to him, we can just go up to that pedestal. I suppose we could climb up him a bit more, but not super necessary. Okay, so there are a few different places that we can explore. There's also just a couple other things that are kind of in the nearby vicinity. What is that? Well, it went away, whatever the heck it was. Damn it. Hate freaking insects that just go away really quickly. Damn it. Again, insects are really hard to get pictures of. Or just grab them. Kind of just a tree over here. Seems inconspicuous. Oh, hey, eggs. And then some Endura shrooms. Yeah, why pay for mushrooms when we can just find them all over the place? I'm not entirely sure. But, I mean, there's probably some mushrooms that we can't just find in the nearby vicinity. But, still, this is basically what the Korok Forest all entails. And there are various ways to leave the Korok Forest. Have I actually taken a picture? Yes, I have. Wasn't sure if I'd actually taken a picture of a Korok leaf or not. So anyway, for the quest that we need to do... So, I guess that would be the side quest. The Korok Trials. So the first one is to the southwest. Which would be through... no, I think that one is just to the northwest. So for the first trial, since I kind of want to do these in some sort of sequential order, we'll head on over this way. So this will lead us down to our first Korok trial. So we just kind of leave through the gate, and this will take us pretty much back into the Lost Woods. Darn it! Stupid frogs. Well, anyway, in order to start this trial, we need to first find... Well, actually, we've reached our destination. But thankfully, there's a Korok right over there. I suppose I can climb on this to talk to him? There we go. A Hylian seeks to attempt the Korok trial. Is that even allowed? Eh, who cares? Are you here to attempt my Korok trial? Of course. Oh wow, you really want to try it? I guess it was worth asking after all. Let me tell you about the trial. All you need to do is keep going and not get lost in the mist. Easy, right? What's wrong? You don't look very excited. But don't worry, I've got a cryptic little hint for you. The hungry trees will show you the way. Spy their iron to win the day. Did I make it sound cool? Think about that as you take on the trial. So, Trial of Second Sight. So the only hint we have, the hungry trees will show the way, spy their iron to win the day. So, we have to basically find these. These rocks will allow us to, well, basically, these will allow us to know which way that we are going. So thankfully with stasis, we should be able to actually find kind of where these trees are. We're being attacked? We're being attacked. Alright. Well. Problem with wolves, they will try to attack you, so I do not feel bad doing that. Okay. So again, all I have to do is just kind of get close over to where one of these trees are. Oh, there's another one! What the? Oh. Why are there so many enemies? Okay. Quite a few enemies that just kind of decided to ambush me. Lots of chewed jellies, too. Almost went a bit too far out of the safety zone. I saw that the mist was starting to take me. But it looks like our next destination is over here. And it looks like something over that way. Is that the end of the trial over there? You know, I think it actually might be. Okay. Well, take care of all of them. Rusty Claymore, Bokoblin Arm. Grab a few of their things that they left behind. Rusty Halberd, more arms. Rusty Claymore. So I got the Claymore, I got the Halberd, and a Rusty Shield. Cool. And my album's full. Well, it's a good thing that I didn't need to get rid of the bloopy one. So let's go ahead and just get rid of some things, and I will get back to what we need to do. Okay. So now that we got that, we have ourselves a thing here. Feed me the Age Shield guarded by monsters eternal. My brother will repay you in kind. Okay. Should be simple enough. We just take the shield here. And just feed it into the tree. Neat! Okay, so we have ourselves another leg of this. Grab the snail, and we have ourselves a chest. Come on, Link. Just as. An amber. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you're not getting away from me this time. Okay, so now that we've made it here, just gotta use the boat. Cross on over to this island over here. And there's another inscription. Please place my chest in my mouth. The Shield Eater's brother stole it from me. Okay. Well, I don't think we'll be able to do that from here. So, let's try to get kind of close back to where we need to be. And then we can use Magnesis. I can't see. I really can't see. And it fell back into the water. Oh well. All we have to do is just kind of get close. And then we can just grab the chest. Hopefully you like it with a little bit of forest water and also without the amber. And drop it. And with that, the trial of Second Sight is complete. And with this, we can now head on over to the shrine. Now, this one really isn't useful for any sort of teleporting purposes, but it does allow us to get another spirit orb. And, thankfully, this one is not any one that we really need to do. Our trial was just to reach here. Our reward is a giant ancient core. Ooh, a very nice material piece indeed. And, of course, our spirit orb. And we'll be able to get another heart container. I did say that I would be trying to go like half and half with each one of the shrines. Like 2 heart containers and then a stamina wheel. But considering that we need a lot of hearts in order to pull the Master Sword, I think it would probably be better to just kind of focus on trying to get a lot more hearts for the time being. However, we are getting pretty close to the end of the episode. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. We still have a couple more Korok trials to go through. Now, I'm not entirely sure if there is a goddess statue that's anywhere nearby. There's a signpost, the test of wood, and then the exits. Exit is that way. I feel like there would be like a goddess statue kind of close to the Master Sword. But I don't see any. So, I'm not sure if there's one within the Korok Forest. But at the very least, if we wanted to, we could go and try to get another heart container. We do still need a lot more hearts before we're able to pull the Master Sword. I don't remember how many hearts that we need. But we'll just keep on focusing on doing more of the Korok trials. And then we will... well... we'll probably have to come back later before we can actually claim the Master Sword. Because one extra heart is not going to be enough for us to be able to pull this. So, in the meantime, we'll kind of go along with the Koroks, since they have various shrines that they can lead us to, and we'll just go from there. So until next time, everyone, take care.